The following Private Investigations Book Read Aloud podcast episode is being voiced over by singer and actor Danny Michelle, who portrays PI character Nicole Sanchez. LV55 Media LLC presents Private Investigations Read Alouds, a chronological scene-by-scene read-through of the Private Investigations Book 1 and Book 2 novel for the viewing community. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Ricky Mendoza sits relaxed in the driver's seat of his parked car down near the bottom of the driveway of the Sanchez's home. He watches through his front windshield as Nicole walks down the driveway toward his vehicle holding a card in her hand. After sliding in the passenger seat, she leans over and gives him a quick kiss on the lips, then hands him the card. "Check this out," she excitedly says. Ricky looks at the front side, which is actually a business card, then flips it over before looking back toward Nicole and shrugging his shoulders. "What's this for?" he questions. "I've been asked to join a young women's leadership group with Megan and," Ricky interrupts his girlfriend from speaking. "A what?" he questions again. "A young women's leadership group," Nicole reiterates. Ricky briefly looks over the card again, then hands the card back to Nicole. "Who's Marjorie Rivers?" "She's a family friend of Megan and her mom." "Oh, and check this out." Nicole reaches into her back pants pocket, pulls out another business card, and hands it toward her boyfriend. "This is so exciting," Nicole utters, as Ricky begins studying the new card. "Why don't you come up to the house? I just told my parents and they're," Ricky interrupts Nicole from speaking. "The police? Come on, Nicole, get real." "What? What's wrong?" she begs, staring at her boyfriend. Ricky scoffs, then flips the card toward Nicole, which falls to the floorboard. "Go ahead and waste your time, Nicole." Nicole quickly picks up the business card and stares at him. "Tell me, what are you getting out of it?" he questions. "What's that supposed to mean?" she asks. "Just what I said," he sarcastically says. "What are they going to do for you?" "Well, I'll find out after I attend their first meeting," she counters, causing her frustrated boyfriend to take both his hands, slide them down his face while looking up toward the roof of his car. "Nicole, you're so damn naive. When are you gonna learn?" he begs. Nicole spreads her hands out, displaying frustration while leaning confused towards Ricky. "Learn what?" she begs. "Tell me." "That there are no freebies in life." "What?" "I suppose since all your homegirls are joining, that means you have to join too." Nicole shakes her head. "No, I was personally asked to join by Rachel Ming from the police department and Marjorie Rivers. I'm not being forced to do," Ricky interrupts his girlfriend from speaking. "Why do you hang out with them so much?" he sarcastically asks. At the same time, Nicole's looking out the front vehicle window to view a car driven by Bianca Delgado, passing by them, driving toward her parents' house. Nicole turns to face Ricky, who's looking out the driver's side window. "Oh, I see what this is all about. I get it now," Nicole says. "You're jealous, aren't you?" Ricky continues gazing out the driver's side window before finally looking toward his girlfriend. "Ever since you met them, we don't hang out like we used to," Ricky complains, attempting to dominate their conversation. "Ricky, may I remind you, before I met Megan and we were so-called hanging out, I missed graduating from high school on time," Nicole counters somewhat defiantly. "My sisters and friends still complain they hardly see you anymore. My parents grounded me for 6 months. I had to go to summer school just to finish up." Ricky sighs. "You're gonna bring that up again?" he whines. "Damn right. And while I was busy partying with you, your sisters, and your friends, I let my grades tank." "It's like they have some kind of spell over you, Nicole," Ricky says, holding his own conversation. "Ricky, you know it took me 3 years at the JC to get my grades high enough to get into state. Especially that Samantha. I know she hates me and I hate her," he states before sparking. "You know what she reminds me of?" Ricky's last statement finally angers Nicole enough to launch into her boyfriend in a tirade. "Shut up, Ricky! Quit talking about them, or I'm gonna get out of this car right now," she shouts, briefly silencing their conversation and forcing Ricky to shake his head in disgust while looking off into the distance through the front windshield. "Wanna know why Sam dislikes you? Huh? She says you drink too much, and she worries you'll get me killed. That's why, Nicole states, still angered. Yeah, I said it. Ricky, staring at Nicole, finally scoffs. That's Samantha. She needs to butt out of our business, he counters. Remember wrapping your car around that telephone pole 4 years ago? You're lucky you didn't kill yourself. I haven't had any incidents since then, have I? He sarcastically counters. Yeah, except for that DUI 18 months ago. My parents were begging me to break up with you after that happened. Nicole, looking out the front windshield, stares off into the distance, pondering her thoughts as silence overtakes the car's interior again. Finally, Ricky takes a deep breath. Look, Nicole, I don't want us to be arguing and fighting anymore. I just want us to be like we used to. I've been thinking. Let's get married. Ricky's last statement completely shocks Nicole, causing her mouth to fall open. Get married? Now? As in right now? Yeah, let's get married, Nicole. What do you say? He begs. Are you kidding? She questions. Ricky clutches Nicole's hands with both of his. I want to finish school and get a job, she continues. Ricky pulls Nicole's hand close and gently kisses the top of it while smiling, causing her to look away before looking back toward him. My manager's talking about bumping me up to assistant manager in about 6 months. I'll be making more money then, and Nicole interrupts Ricky from speaking while slowly pulling her hand away. I need some time to think about this, Ricky. I gotta go. As Nicole exits the car and begins walking up the driveway, Ricky leans his head out the car. Hey, Nicole! Nicole, he calls out. Nicole stops and momentarily turns around. I got her in live and event tickets. 12 to midnight. Nicole turns back around and continues walking up the driveway.
To learn more about Sam Aquino and the many other characters involved in these mysterious, intriguing, suspenseful, and coincidental fiction stories, purchase a copy of Private Investigations, Book 1 and Book 2, in one volume by visiting Dorrance Publishing, available both in softcover and ebook formats. Also available at Amazon Books and Barnes & Noble.